Well, here it is. It's the brand new Ocho Puntas 2023. Whoo! This came in from Jesse SD's, Carlos and Fanny. They sent it over because they knew how I went crazy. You all do on the first Puntas, the Ladera, in 2021. So that was maybe one of my highest Blancos I ever rated, right up there with the world's best. It doesn't get much higher than that. I don't go much higher than what I did. And this guy, we're going to give it a shot. I had a little sip upstairs just now. Blew my socks off. I can't wait to try this. This is the brand new one, okay? You guys on the East Coast will be seeing it around October. Some places, like unfortunately New York, maybe even close to November. But it's out, starting to hit the markets. The suggested retail price is only $74.99, but you can kind of forget about that. You know, with the liquor stores jacking up the prices and everything else, I'm sure. Maybe you'll get lucky and find a couple honest guys. But for the most part, we're going to give this a shot. This is now coming out of the brand new distillery. It's still non-1474 like the other Ocho products always were, and like the first Ocho Puntas was, but this one is made at the new distillery, and that's Los Alambeques, okay? So that's the new distillery that Carlos is in, him and Fanny, and the agaves are from Los Altos, you know, private selection. And this is coming from a field that Carlos actually supervised, and this one is called the Rancho Mesa Colorado. So this is 106 proof, guys, 106 proof, yes. So this is the brand new one. So we're going to check this out now. And so I can't wait to tell you about this. My friend Remy Newland did the tasting notes. There's nobody better than her. I am not as elegant as her when it comes to descriptions. I just tell it like it is and how I taste it. So let's give this a shot. All right, I just poured some. This is really, really nice. So you guys know that Puntas basically means it's a very small cut that comes at the end of the heads and at the beginning of the hearts, okay? So it's a small little cut that a lot of times they used to use to put back in the distillate later on to boost up the alcohol level because it's high in alcohol and in taste and flavors. But this is like all that's in here now. So those were used for celebrations by the master distillers and stuff. The Puntas, you always hear the expression, that's the best part of the cut. That's the most flavorful, best alcohol part of the cut. So you got to know what you're doing to grab it at the right spot and get the right amount out. So these are the Los Altos agaves, of course, that Carlos oversaw in that project I told you about at the special field now. It's a new field that they're at this time in 2023. It's stone brick oven cooked. It's roller macerated. It's wooden open air fermentation without fibers. It's double distilled in all copper. It's oxygenated and it's distilled near or at proof. Hardly any water's in here. And this is not chill filtered, and this is certified additive free from Tequila Matchmaker, the only certification you should be concerned about. None of this other nonsense that you're hearing about, okay? It's not an honest system with Grover. He goes and does his homework. He does his work, and he's giving it to us straight. So the TMM is the only one that matters to me, at least. I can tell you that. So let's give this guy a shot now. Oh, wow. So, you know, cooked agave, a lot of it, herbal, salty, I would say citrus for sure, some floral notes. Got a lot of spice like dark pepper, ground pepper. It's buttery. It's really nice. It's got that honey. So it's like you're standing in the distillery. I always describe that cooked agave smell. To me, it's always been like a pumpkin, like a sweet potato, like a candy yam. You know, it's honey, and that's what this is. That's what this is. You really can't miss that at all. If you've been to distilleries, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. It's got some wood notes, a little bit of pine, so probably coming from those fermentation tanks that Carlos uses. Wow, it's really nice and buttery and spicy and citrusy and floral and very green and earthy, you know. Of course, the minerals are right there and everything. This is minty and it's just anise. Gorgeous. This is a great nose. Great nose. Okay, so, nice minty anise, flavorful first swallow. For the high proof of 106, you got alcohol in there, obviously, but not an overabundance of it. It's a nice amount. It goes down pretty good. This is really nice. I'd say maybe a little more fruit, a little more apple in the taste now than I've got in the nose. It's still got that heavy dark pepper. Still that honey and that butter, those minerals. It's really, really delicious. This is a top quality Blanco. The new Puntas is phenomenal. So I gave the first Puntas, I ended up boosting it up after my first video. The more I drank it, I have about 7 or 8 bottles back there. I gave it, I think, a 95. I don't go any higher, really, than that. That's like that and 1 or 2 others of my highest Blancos on the earth. This guy is right up there. I'm going to say it's right up there. I have a surprise for you. I'm going to do a very quick comparison to the 2021. Listen, I'm not here to tell you which one is better. I'm just going to tell you what I noticed maybe and what I think. And maybe I'll give you my preference. But they're both going to be amazing because this guy gave a 95 to. It didn't get much better than that. Yeah, it's got a different nose. This one's more fruity, maybe sharper. It's got a lot of that baked honey, sweet potato, candy yam kind of thing. That's agave, cooked agave notes. This one has it as well. It's a little more subdued. It's different. Oh, man, it's equally amazing. Just phenomenal. I mean, I could see why I gave this a 95 in the end. You can see my friend Doug's logo up there. Wow, this is really good. But so is this. Oh, man. So this one's got a real agave punch. Like, it's really right in your face. Maybe a little more spice. Yeah, maybe a little more spice on this. This has some of that nice hot pepper, though, also. This is a tough one. They're both amazing, you know. Let me give it a taste. $2021. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Yep, it's one of the best you're going to get. Yeah, I'm getting like a light chili pepper thing now at the end and all of that. So you know what? This one at first had a little more subdued nose. But this one is a little more refined, I think, in the sip, in the mouth than this guy might have been. But boy, oh boy, come on. I mean, this one here, the proof was also 101. So this was 101 proof. This is 106 proof. Okay, so that's the difference we're finding here. That's really, really delicious. Oh, my goodness. And so is that. It's a tough one. So I'll tell you what. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna give them both a 95, and that's as high as I go. You know, there was 1 or 2 others that are up there. You know, maybe the Criollo. You know, and maybe 11 bricks, and, you know, 1 or 2 others that are up there, and then the others are right behind it, you know. I'm going to give them both the 95. I'm going to give the 21 and the 23 both the 95. That's as high as I ever got to go, because these are world-class Blancos. I always said Blanco is tequila, and these are Blancos. So if you're a Blanco lover like me, and especially a high-proof Blanco lover, Ocho Puntas is somewhere you want to go for sure. They're both amazing, and they're almost as high as I can rate. These are phenomenal, both of them. So keep your eyes open for the new 2023 Puntos, Rancho Mesa, Colorado. It'll be coming out soon. You better grab them quick. Who knows what you're going to pay. If you're lucky enough to pay $75, good for you. But, you know, I'm going to guess people are going to be hitting them for $100 to $150, and then it's going to just go even crazier after that. So get them while you can. These are phenomenal. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll talk to you soon. This is Lou Agave from Long Island Lou Tequila.